Hey guys, it's me again, Brad. Yes, and it's time for the Word of God. Once again, I'm here to share the Word of God with you. With my favorite book. Who cares about Guinness Book of World Records or newspaper or Muscle Magazine or anything? This is the best book going, man. Right here. Right here. History. Right here. This is where we came from. This is all our past stories and history, folks. Ancestors. Anyways, this is part 4. The story I'd like to share with you guys today is basically a long time ago. When I was about 7 years old, my mother used to take me for swimming lessons at 80 Knox Arena, which is at Wyandotte, across the street from J.E. Benson. And she used to always take me there all the time. I kind of hated it because, first of all, I had an afro, so jumping in the water and doing all that, I looked like a wet mess. But anyways, this one time she took me there, and we were in class and we had to hold hands and go out in the water. We're kind of like in the middle of the water. And as we were holding hands, the teacher wanted us to do some exercises. Put our hands on the head like this and dip in the water, and dip in the water, and close your eyes and your mouth, and dip in the water, and dip in the water. And as I was doing it, I lost my footing and I slipped, and I went under the water, and I started drowning, more or less. I was taking water in my mouth, my nose, screaming, trying to talk to the water. It made no sense. But I was scared. I was really, really scared as a kid. And when I came up, somebody actually grabbed my hair and pulled me up. And when I came up, I seen the water's edge. I grabbed it. I held onto it as tight as I could. I was spitting, all that kind of stuff, and crying and looking around. And then when I turned around, I seen the class had continued the class as if I wasn't even there. And that kind of shocked me because right away I was wondering who was pulling my hair, because it kind of hurt. And then within minutes I see my mother smash open the changing room doors, and she was yelling at the lifeguard, "Oh, you almost killed my son. My son's right there and you didn't pay attention to him and he was drowning." And she was very protective and very upset that she seen me almost drown. She quickly got me out of there, and then brought me back home, and we talked about stuff a little bit. And then she told me that she had a dream previously of somebody drowning, and I have to say that was probably the incident that she dreamed about. However, I didn't drown. There was just somewhat of a accident that happened. But for me, it was very scary, but at the same time it made my eyes open a bit as a young boy, because I knew something happened that I couldn't grasp, which was somebody was pulling my hair and pulled my hair to the surface and brought me to that edge where I was able to grab onto. And I've always believed to this day that it was the angels watching over me, and they protected me from my mom and father's prayers. So I thank my mom for that, for their prayers, and that's where my walk with God kind of began. Because certain things in my life happened that made me just kind of realize, wow, what was that? You have a revelation in your head, and even though you can't quite understand it. Anyways, guys, I shared that story with you. This is the continuation of part 4. So we'll be back again for part 5. But remember, love God with all your heart, mind, and soul. Remember my 5 Alive, 5 principles. And also follow those 10 commandments. And you'll have a blessed life in peace and happiness. And I love you guys. Take care. And for all your mothers out there and parents, my kids told me that I gotta be more funny in my videos. I gotta, make you guys laugh, because that's the kind of person I am. So for you parents that have kids, this is for you. I'm sure you remember these moments. Da 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 da. See you guys. Take care.